differently abled, differently.
For the first time, Mount Kenya Region Rotary Clubs hosted children with disabilities at Kirinyaga University. The day was fun-filled. Let's take a look at that story.
Rotary has been on the forefront in spearheading community programs.
Our district is District 9212. It covers Kenya, Ethiopia, South Sudan, and Eritrea. Worldwide, Rotary has more than 1.4 million members. This year we turned 118 years old. All our members are volunteers. And our objective in Rotary is just one: to make a difference within our communities.
Sunshine Rally brings together children with disabilities and their caregivers for a day of entertainment.
The Sunshine Rally in this region marks one of the areas of focus, looking after our communities, caring for the needy in our communities, and making a difference. Indeed, throughout the world, various activities like these ones, they go on a weekly basis. Our Rotarians are diverse in what they do. There are some who are students. We call them Rotaractors. There are others who are working. And then we have the Rotarians who are mostly working people, professionals, and they use their profession and vocation to make a difference wherever they are.
We are here just to celebrate persons with disability. We are here to create awareness on some of the challenges that they are encountering, as well as seeing how we can bridge some of the gaps that are there as Rotarians and other partners that we work with, of course including from government and private sector.
Tuko kwa community policy, gender and child protection directorate, na hapa niko hapa kwa sababu ya face ya polisi, na kwa sababu ya usani wangu niko hapa kwa sababu ninajaribu kuwakilisha face ya polisi, kwa sababu hata pia sisi wenyewe kwa polisi tuko pia na watoto ambao wana disabilities pia.
The Sunshine Rally was started about 41 years ago. It was started by Manu Shadaria, and since then it has grown very strong. We've got many more participants in terms of the kids, the schools, and the diversity in terms of different counties in the country. And we are looking forward to even growing these numbers in the days to come and the years to come.
The event is made possible through sponsors and volunteers in the community.
We fundraise for this day. We look upon our sponsors, but the main sponsors are the Rotarians. But we have other sponsors who have come in, big and small, and they've all supported us for this day to be a success.
We are very happy to see the very good turnout. Many schools have turned out. As you can see, we have more than 1,700 kids who are here today. We just held one in Nairobi last weekend with more than 6,000 kids attending from more than 150 schools, and we are looking forward to making an annual event. We are grateful for our supporters and the partners in the region, and of course we cannot forget Kirinyaga University, who have hosted us, giving us the grounds and the facilities, and we want to make it a national event. And I can bet you next time we will have a much larger group here.
For the first time, the event was devolved.
This is our first Sunshine Rally in Mount Kenya. When the children became very many and the distances became long, we decided to devolve to the regions. So this is our first Mount Kenya Sunshine Rally. The children are from all the counties in the Mount Kenya, starting from Mulanga all the way to Meru. And we are hosting 1,800 children.
We always had Sunshine Rally in Nairobi, but we used to have kids coming from all the way from Kirinyaga, which is a long distance, coming to Nairobi Showground, and sometimes they are tired. And then we realized there are many more kids, even coming from further than Kirinyaga, from Meru and up north and all that. So we decided to devolve Sunshine Rally. Mount Kenya, this is the first inaugural. We had one in Western, which was done in Kisii. But what we've realized there is need to devolve it in many other areas. This is just a bit of what is happening. So we've decided we are going to have more sunshine rallies in other regions. We still have Coast region pending, and you know Coast, we have North Coast and South Coast. Then we still have areas like Northeastern, which doesn't really have a lot of Rotarians on that side, but I know there's a need for this kind of an event to create awareness, show them love, and just see how we can collaborate with our partners to improve their lives.
Mount Kenya region covers Meru, Tharaka Nithi, Laikipia, Nyeri, Molanga, and Kirinyaga, and Embu.
Rotarian Judith, however, cited a few challenges.
Being our first Sunshine Lale, it has been a challenge. And the challenge mostly is getting sponsors. Since they don't understand, in Nairobi the sponsors already had understood what is Sunshine Lale. But this one being our first one, the sponsors were wondering what is in for me as a company or a corporate. But now I believe now that they will understand what Sunshine Lale is, they will come in the consequence Sunshine Lales, because it will be an annual event in February or March every year. The other challenges is I have said about the schools thinking we should give teachers allowances, we have money, but our money comes from us and the sponsors.
Let's catch a breather, but we'll be right back with more. Don't go too far.
We're differently abled, differently. We're differently abled, differently.
Welcome back, and you're watching Abled Differently. At the Sunshine Rally in Kirinyaga, the call was for policies to be implemented to make easy the already challenging situation for persons with disabilities. Take a look.
With the Sunshine Rally happening in different parts of the country for the first time, there is need to reach out to other areas as well.
We had to reduce some of the numbers. Kirinyaga has the highest number of schools and children with disabilities. And we had to cut down on numbers so as to accommodate children from like Meru, Nyeri, and areas within this area. So we thought, I guess next year we'll have it bigger and better so that we can accommodate all the children and don't leave any of them out.
Apart from Rotarians, other members of the community should champion for inclusivity of persons with disabilities.
What we do is to assess the needs of our communities and then respond by coming up with activities that can elevate their lifestyles and also take care of the needs of the communities that we operate from. We have more than 136 clubs in our district, which is Kenya, South Sudan, Ethiopia, and Eritrea. And these clubs are scattered all over these four countries. In each of the location of these clubs, they look at the needs within the communities where they are based, and then they provide assistance so as to make their lives more comfortable.
I would urge that parents with disabled children, please don't keep the children at home. Rotary cares for them. Take them to the schools, and in those schools, we normally go to visit them. We normally go and renovate their classrooms. Like the Rotary Club of Kirinyaga has taken it as a project. They renovate those classrooms for the children to be comfortable. So please, we will urge the government also to accommodate the children with disability, because when you go to those schools, you find the school is neat and tidy, but the class of disability is not even taken care of.
Kuna wengi wanafichwa juu ya maybe society haikutaki, mahali huko umerejectiwa, but hao ndio wamekureject, Mwenyezi Mungu haja kureject. So mimi nahimiza hao watole wenye wanafichwa na wenye wakuenda shule, Mungu wafungulie njia waende shule.
We are all candidates of disability, and that is why we should treat them well and work with them in the society so that they feel wanted and loved.
Usifanye kitu kwa sababu unataka fanya kitu kwa sababu ya mwito. Mimi kuwa hapa kwa sababu mimi ni msanii mwigizaji na pia mimi ni afisa wa polisi. Ninakutana na watu wengi ambao wako na matatizo mengi sana. Tukijenga community policing ikuwe more strong kwenye mitaa, itafanya sana hata wenye ambao wako na matatizo kama haya ya disability wanaweza jitokeza rahisi. Nafikiri umeona pale watoto tumekatika nao pamoja, wanasikia mzuri, wajaona negativity about uniform, wamekuwa na positive energy. Na hizi vitu hata sisi tunasema Rotary Sunshine Rally inafaa wafikie pia, wana partner pia na sisi polisi, wanakuja kwa kwetu, wanaongea na wadosi, wana partner, and then tunafanya kitu inakuwa kubwa hata zaidi.
Afande Naswag says that policing involves each and every person.
Kila wakati mimi huambia watu policing si mambo ya si lazima ikuwe patrol, kuwekwa pingu. Watu huko nje, even the young people, they need what you call conversation. Sometimes policing tukiweka tofauti na mwamko mpya, these young people huko nje wana need conversation. So hapa mimi ni passion imenileta. Na naamini sana pia kwa polisi pia tuko na watoto wenye wako na disability ambao najua hata wengine miongoni wako hapa. Na mimi kuja kwangu hapa sijakuja tu na uniform kwa sababu ya kukaa na uniform, hapana. Nimekuja pia blend kuonesha watu pia hiyo problem zote zile ziko hapa nchini zina affect kila mtu. So kama kuna watoto wa disability watu wanafikiria ni huko nje peke yake, pia kwa polisi tuko nao.
The government, being the key stakeholder, especially in policy formulation, should also support its implementation.
My work has been faced oversight, legislation, and also policies on disability issues in Kirinyaga County. And also I'm advocating to make sure that persons with disabilities, their rights are upheld. I want also to ask this organization, the Rotary Club, to partner with the government so we can work together, so we can do sensitization for disability. And if we have different programs in health, maybe in education, in the medical services, to know that medical service is very important for persons with disability. Many children with disabilities, they don't know about anything medical. Let's say breast cancer, cervical cancer, they need to be tested on that. So I want to work with the counties so we can advocate for policies to make sure that the person with disabilities, there is also transfer, it's 100% transition, it's 100% in different areas, for example, education, health. Remember, we have the Sustainable Development Goal, the SDGs, and for example, in an area of education, we want to make sure that there is 100% transition for children with disabilities. We want not to leave anyone behind. In health, we want to make sure that there is accessibility, they can get medical medicines, and we want to make sure that there is equality.
We have a whole directorate dealing with their issues. We usually give bursaries to the needy children who are PWDs, and whenever they give their presentations to the office, we usually organize how the bursaries will be done. We are also committed to giving aids, the hearing aids, the wheelchairs, and even the white kids. Right now we are in the process of doing that. Whenever budget allows, we do give them according to their requests.
We can say it has been a great success, being our first Sunshine Rally. We are happy.
For me, I'm so happy for this day. It's quite a wonderful day. It's a very colorful day. I want to thank the Rotary Club for planning this day. It's been a wonderful day. Before, there was nothing like this. I heard that the Rotary Club, I already heard of the Rotary Club, but I've come here and I've seen a good thing in Kirinyaga County. So I want to thank them for planning this day and inviting persons with disability from different areas. We have Kerugia School for the Deaf. We have different schools. We have had a lot of fun. We have really enjoyed. So it's quite an enjoyable day. So I want to tell the Rotary Club to continue with the same spirit. It's not a one thing, but this will make sure it makes awareness, sensitization, and we have these schools here. So thank you.
Mimi ni mama wa mtoto mlemavu na ninashukuru Mungu sana kwa kunipatia huyu mtoto, ndio alinipatia na sababu yake. Kwa hivyo nahimiza wazazi wote wale wako na watoto wako na disability, tafadhalini msifiche hawa watoto, watolewe juu Mungu anawapenda sana. Hakuna mtu alikuja hii dunia kama Mungu hajui. Kwa hivyo tuko huku kwa Rotary Sunshine tukicelebrate hawa watoto na tunashukuru Rotary sana kwa kutushughulikia na mambo mazuri, hata kutoa hawa watoto kwa nyumba wakuje wa celebrate. I salute them.
The weather has been amazing. The people have been friendly and warm. Rotarians, Rotaractors, our friends have done a fantastic job getting this event rolling. For our first time, I give them more than 90%.
Let's take a look at the UN Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities.
Article 25 of the UN Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities states that state parties shall, Part B, provide those health services needed by persons with disabilities, specifically because of their disabilities, including early identification and intervention as appropriate, and services designed to minimize and prevent further disabilities, including among children and older persons.
And here is the tip for the day.
Tuko na polisi pia wamejifunza sign languages, hata wengine washaikuwa kwa interviews, na pia hata kwa polisi hii kuna mafunzo, ndio kwa sababu tuko na children desk ama gender desk ambayo inahamasisha sana juhudi za watoto na kina mama, na pia watoto ambao watu wote wenye wako na disability pia wanahusika. So hawa watu wote wako kwa jamii na polisi lazima wajue, manake ni kwa mfano kama mtu mwenye ambaye hasikii ama hawezi ongea kuja police station na kupiga ripoti, mtu unaweza jiuliza yeye huhudumiwa namna gani. Kwa hivyo tuko na hiyo vitengo kwenye vituo za polisi.
We've come to the end of the show for today, but be sure to join us every other Saturday when time and space allows. I've been your host, Jane Theory. Goodbye.
We are here and we are strong. Let's be counted as we move on. Make a difference, change lives as we tell our different stories. We are capable, beautiful. We are born to do great things. We're unstoppable, incredible, 'cause we're differently abled, differently.